What is up, guys? Today is going to be push day at home. Last video I did leg day, which was Thursday. Saturday was my pull day, which I didn't record because I was at the gym. So it was going to be too hard to pull out the phone and record a video of all my sets. I also did do some chest, so it actually turned into a pull day with some chest exercises. I did a little bit more bench, and then I did incline dumbbell press, and I did an incline machine press, and I did one machine for chest press. The machine was nice because there was more range of motion than what you would get on your flat bench. For the last push day, the one that I did, that I recorded, I benched 140 for 6 reps on set number 1. Set number 2 was 6 reps, and then set number 3 was 5 reps. Saturday when I did bench, I attempted 175. My max is 170. Attempted 175. I asked a stranger for a spot. I got it up about halfway, and then I couldn't push anymore, so buddy had to assist me. He just slightly pushed it, and yeah, so I couldn't complete that, so my max is still 170. And then after that, I did working sets at a plate. So today my goal is to get 10 reps at a plate, and then next workout I'll go back up to 140. Hopefully I can get like 8 reps or something at 140. I really wanted to get 10 reps in at a plate before I try maxing out again, because in my whole time I've ever worked out, I've never actually done 10 reps of a plate before. So I did 8 on Saturday. I think that was the most I did. I didn't write that one down. I have been writing most of my numbers down to keep track of progressive overload, just so I can try and do like one more rep each time, or whatever. Keep track of the weight, keep track of the reps and the sets, do a little bit more each time, because I think I've been seeing on social medias that's the best way to progressive overload. You got to keep track of these things. So yeah, today I want to get 10 reps at 135 before I can fucking move on with my life. For this video, I'm only really going to record the bench, because videos are kind of a pain in the ass to edit. And yeah, I don't want to bore you all to death with doing the exact same workout that I did last week for push day. But in case you were wondering what the schedule was, I started off with incline elevated push-ups, then I go on to bench press, then I'm going to do incline dumbbell press, standing overhead press, and then skull crushers as my finisher. So the first 2 videos I made on here, I used audio. The first video I did, I used the audio from the CapCut, thinking it was royalty-free. And I got hit with a copyright warning thingy. And then so for the leg day workout, I decided not to use any music. But because I was at the gym and they had music on in the background, I got hit with 4 copyright warnings. So I don't think that puts me in trouble, but it did say that with the copyright warnings I can't monetize, which is a little bit ridiculous. Like, come on, I'm getting like 20 views a video here. Don't think I'm in danger of stealing any record company labels profits when just a dude making YouTube videos getting 20 views, but that's neither here nor there. So today I'm gonna let's see if I can find royalty-free music, or might just say fuck it and not use any sounds. And because it's just going to be me bench pressing alone in the basement, I would be quite surprised if I were to get hit with some type of copyright infringement. But yeah, so if you are thinking of making your own YouTube channel and you want to do stuff and have music on, that's something that you need to consider. Either don't use music or find royalty-free music, or just somehow figure out a way to get that sorted out, just so you don't get your videos restricted and your account doesn't get prevented from growing. Okay, and then before I get into the workout, one last thing I want to talk about quickly is nutrition. I'm tracking my calories, my carbs, proteins, and fats. I'm writing down what I ate and just quickly Googling the macros for what I've consumed throughout the day. And apparently at 165, I would need 2,400 calories per day to maintain the weight that I'm at. And I will need 2,100 calories per day for a healthy cut. So currently today, I've not actually eaten a lot, but I have had 3 coffees and 3 double-doubles. So funny enough, that is 633 calories, 42 grams of fat, 60 grams of carbs, and 7.8 grams of protein. Then I had 1 muscle milk today at break at work. That was 160 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein. And now for my pre-workout, I'm going to have a bowl of Vector. And I read the nutrition label on the back. It gives you the measurements per 1.25 cup of Vector and 3/4 cup of skim milk. So I'm actually going to use a measuring cup just to be a little more precise, but instead of skim milk, I'm going to use 3% milk. This Natrel Plus, it has 18 grams of protein per 1 cup. So I'm going to use 1 cup as opposed to 3/4 cup. I'm going to use a measuring cup to measure this all out. So I want 1.25 cup. And then want 1 cup of this milk. Hopefully that'll all fit in the bowl. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so as of now, my daily totals is 1,186 calories, 56.9 grams of fat, 121 grams of carbs, and 52.4 grams of protein. That's this bowl of cereal, the muscle milk, and the 3 coffees. Then after this workout, I'm going to drink this Vega protein. It kind of sucks. It's plant-based protein, but it had berries on it, so I thought that it would be berry flavored, and I thought it'd be alright, but no, it kind of sucks. But I think it's 20 grams of protein per serving, so I think I'm going to blend that with some berries, or maybe I'll just drink it on its own with water so it's easier to count the macros. But yeah, I don't know, I may even resort to making it with 2 scoops and just water, just so I can put me up to 92.4 grams of protein for the day. Then I'm not totally sure what I'm going to have for dinner, but ideally, I'd like to get roughly the number that my body weight is in grams of protein for the day, because I am trying to stay within a calorie deficit. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Got 95 on the bar, do some reps for that to get warm. Alright, up next, 115, then we'll get into a plate. Set number 2 at a plate. Gonna try and hit 10 reps again. Yeah, that was 9 reps, but I'm pretty happy with that. Set number 3. Eight reps there for set number 4. Then after that, I'm going to finish the rest of the push day workout, but I'm not going to record the rest of that. But yeah, I will talk a little bit more about nutrition at the end of this. Okay, so it's 10, 9, 8, and 8. Now on to the rest of the push day. Okay, so that workout is now done. Now this is the smoothie I'm gonna make. And then I will go over my total daily macros. I still have to eat dinner yet too, but yeah, this is 1/3 of a cup blueberry, 1/3 strawberry, 1/3 raspberry. I'm gonna put that into this blender. 1 cup of water. I'm gonna go with 2 scoops of this Vega protein that I don't recommend you buy. Chuck it in the blender. This cup right here. Son of a bitch, there's more than I wanted. Yeah, okay, that's just as bad as I thought it would be. But, okay, so that smoothie with the 3 cups of berries in it. The 1/3 of each berry, 1 cup. That is 132 calories. The 2 scoops of the Vega protein is 240 calories, so that's 372 calories. The Vega has 2.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein. Times both those numbers, all 3 of those numbers by 2. 5 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein. Now, my daily total is 1,558 calories, 61.9 grams of fat, and 129 carbs, and 92.4 grams of protein. And I still have to eat dinner yet, so probably gonna make something frozen. It's gonna knock my my protein up, hopefully, and then yeah, I might end up going over my goal of 2,100 calories for the day, but this is actually my first time I've ever tracked these macros and whatnot, so yeah, I don't see this being a thing every day. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, and I didn't even really eat a lot today. 2,100 calories isn't that much, I guess, but yeah, okay, so yeah, that's that. And then the last order of business is I did accomplish what I wanted to by benching a plate for 10 reps. According to the bench press calculator, that is more often than not quite accurate. It says that if you can bench 135 for 10 reps, your 1 rep max will be 185. So next workout, I think I'm going to go up to 140 again and see if I can get more reps and do that for 2 more workouts. And then I'm going to see if I'm ready to max out at 185 at the gym with a spotter. So for dinner, I'm just going to have some frozen food. I'll go over the math for the macros and show you how I hit my exact goal, technically for calories and for protein for the day. These are 12 grams of protein per 3 pieces of frozen pieces of chicken, like kind of like nuggets, but they're not deep fried. And then these are just frozen fries. I paid close attention to the label on the back to get the math right, so everything kind of adds up. But I'm not recommending that this is how you eat every day, but this is what I had to do to get the calories and the protein that I wanted for the day. So for calories, my goal was 2,100, and for protein, I wanted 116.9 grams. So for the frozen fries, they were 180 calories for 43 pieces. I counted out literally 43 fries and I put them in the air fryer. That's 22 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat and apparently 2 grams of protein. So that bumps my daily total up to 1738 for calories, 151 grams of carbs, and 69.9 grams of fat, and 94.4 grams of protein. And then for the chicken breast chunks, I added 4 times the nutrition value that was listed. So this is per 3 pieces, so I added 12 pieces. So I got 360 calories, 20 grams of fat, 28 grams of carbs, and 48 grams of protein. Now the totals were 360 plus the 1738 for calories, brought me up to 2,098 calories total for the day. For the fat, 20 grams of fat plus 69.9 brought me up to 89.9 grams of fat. For the carbs, 28 plus 151 brought me up to 179 carbs for the day. And protein, 48 plus 94.4, 142.4 grams of protein. So I got a little bit more protein than I wanted because I wanted 0.7 grams per 1 pound of body weight, and I weigh 167. And I was basically 2 calories short of what I wanted. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a lot, but here she be. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Sorry there wasn't a lot of workout content. I spent the vast majority of this video talking about nutrition, but hopefully this will help one person out there decide to prioritize tracking their macros somewhat. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. We'll catch you on the next one.